How's it, everyone? Welcome to Dapper Shaves. I'm Jacques. We're going to do another straight razor shave. This is a loom. For those of you that don't know, it is a fantastic antiperspirant. So that's what I use. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Those of you that enjoy the content, comment, like and subscribe. It's much appreciated. So that's the first piece of gear out the way, the shave soap from MasterSoapCreations. This is only the Brave. It is based on Diesel's cologne by the same name, only the Brave. And for the first time, I don't normally do it. And that is doing the whole scent thing, but it's something I want to incorporate in my video. So I've nosed all my soaps and made some notes, and then went and looked at what the characteristics of that soap is, and then I took notes, and that's what I'm going to do here. So first of all is the people's pre-shave. You take some of your own soap. You're going to use, really massage and work the tough areas. I've been shaving 4 days straight now with today's backup razor, but we'll get to that. At Damascus from Trevor Wilson. So that's the pre-shave. So quickly, what I said about only the Brave. I could smell cedar, which I still do. I said earth, but it actually turned out to be leather, and I said it's a dark, woody, uncomplicated and subtle finish. That's how I recorded. After reading the scent notes, there's clay in here which I tagged as leather, that earthy scent, and then apparently is eucalyptus in. That's a scent I know, but I don't pick it up in the soap. So that's my take on this soap. Fernando creates wonderful soaps. If you don't know MasterSoapCreations, his soaps are very good, top-notch stuff. I don't do reviews on this channel, so just a quick reminder, this is the educational channel. I showcase gear, but I don't do reviews. You guys can see what's happening, and you need to make up your own minds. I will point out things I don't like or specifically like, but other than that, no real things. A good lather must always be well hydrated, so I throw some water into the little hole I made there with a chin. This is quite a dense brush, so I just give it the opportunity to soak into the core. The backup razor is this Damascus razor. By now you would have seen a video or two with this one. So that's my backup, that's the one I've been using. And then I'll link up a video here where I honed this crown razor from Solingen with a washita, setting the bevel, and then finishing on a black arc only. So that's a full Novaculite or Kansas finish on this edge. We're going to try that. It's a razor I've restored for a customer, a patron, and also the gentleman that politely sent me the washita, which I'm enjoying a lot. I'm going to use Fernando's Witch Hazel Splash. We're going to talk about that. I generally try and use as little product as I can, but after lots of experimenting, I've decided to incorporate this splash into my routine, and I'm going to showcase that at the end of the shave. And yeah, that's the only things I use. This soap can take a lot more water, so we're going to quickly do a bit more water. My post shave I do with the unscented tallow, also no surprise from MasterSoapCreations. There's no fragrance oils in, which is not really great for tallow. And as I said, tallow is a great skin nourishment product, so I use this for my post shave, so stick around till the end. Yeah, this lather is fantastic. I'm not going to fiddle around a bit more. It can take still a lot more water, but this is already very good, guys. So that's what a good tallow soap or even a vegan soap should look like, at least for me. Right, so we're going to do, if all goes well, we're going to do 2 passes. But before we do that, the backup razor, how beautiful is this? Trevor Wolfson, Wolf Blades, he really knows his stuff. That's the backup razor. The business end today, 6/8 round point. This razor is essentially NOS, but it was neglected, so it had a lot of rust on, which I restored. So this is very as close as damn it as you'll get to how it came from the factory, barring a little bit of wear and tear. So here we go, first pass. So this is with a grain, and coming towards my chin is essentially against the grain with those hairs. The most important thing with your first pass is doing as much as the work as you can. I hope that was in focus. I was hopefully standing square. But we'll do the other side the same if I wasn't in frame. So if you do a proper first pass, then you don't need to worry about the rest. So let's quickly tackle the other side. Yeah, this is in frame. Just open up the side here so I can see where to start. So guys, unfortunately I don't think you're going to see the Damascus shave on this episode, but I'll put up a link here. It's a wonderful razor. So on the lip, on the first pass, you can always go, the hairs grow down, so you can go straight, or you can elect to do across the grain. It all depends on how comfortable you are with the razor. If you do that, do a bit of a monkey lip. So you really stretch the lip. And yeah, that's essentially that. I'm going to show you, you'll see I use a very shallow blade angle. Yes? And that is something I recommend because it increases edge longevity. And if you're not sure about that, I'll link a video here, go and have a look. But so essentially, if you've done the foundation work, in your first pass, then subsequent passes are going to be a whole lot easier. And then we can start doing some other magic. Like increasing the blade angle. And that's because we've removed the bulk of the hair on the first pass, and in the second pass you can get a closer shave with less irritation and call it quits. I was a bit aggressive on my Adam's apple. You guys don't talk on your shave, so that takes up time. So, or if you're a beginner and your shaves go a bit slower, make sure you just keep, if the area becomes a little bit dry or needs a little bit of TLC, you know, just cover it up and continue. So there we go, that was the first pass. Put that down. Once again, hydrate the skin. Make sure it is nice and wet, and then you do your second pass. Just push the brush a little bit to get the lather out. This brush has still got plenty, and I'll show you for my second pass. So just tap at some soap, spread it. I'll show you, here's plenty for a third pass and potentially even post shave. So alright, so my second pass is now this cleanup pass essentially, and for this I use a more of an aggressive blade angle. Alright, because all of the hard work's been done, we can now lightly go and find those culprits that stand up. And you can do this against the grain or following exactly the same approach. I'm not going to turn away for this one, so you guys can see the angle I'm talking about. And the next same thing. At this point in time, there's not a lot of hairs left, and I might have gotten away with a careless stroke. No, I didn't. There it will start reaping. In any case, let's do the other side. The left-hand side of my face is a whole lot easier, especially around this jawline. This is BBS. This side you would have seen a little bit resistance, and I had to do a couple more strokes to get the same result. This is where a very smooth edge and good skin preparation makes a difference. If you've got a toothy edge, at a steep angle, those teeth are going to want to dig and scrape and hurt the skin. Yeah, so Arkansas edge, they are really classy. Very sharp, very smooth. They are skin friendly, but I know the moment I say that I'm gonna make a mistake. Okay, I'm going to steal a little bit of lather from the brush. Full sparse. So guys, this is a digging for gold exercise now. But this is essentially what you can do dry buffing with a good quality edge. Enough said. So I'm done. 2-pass shave. 5th day in a row. You can see this beautiful shine and finish. Very satisfying shave, very rewarding. The patron will enjoy his razor a lot. So 2 stones, Novaculite, both Novaculites, Washita, which is essentially a core stone, and then straight after that black Arkansas. Here we go. Very classy razor, Solingen, around 1900s, 1920s, thereabout, 100 years old, shows beautifully. Can't go wrong. So I'm going to put this out the way. I've rinsed the basin. Post shave. So I take all of that soap that comes out of this brush and I lightly wash my face, and I will let this sit on my face while I clean up, and then we're going to use the unscented tallow and the witch hazel splash to finish off with. I might even put on some EDP. This Yaki brush is a 24mm badger brush, very dense. That's why I spend a little bit more time rinsing this. There we go. We give it a little bit of a bloom. That's what it looks like. See how dense this is still. This is essentially what the brush will look like once it's dry, similar to this. It is a very dense brush. It is in fact identical, I think, to my Chubby 2. So there we go. Razor out the way. Take off the soap, most of it. Just gives us a cold water rinse. Once again, hydrated skin, unscented tallow, wet fingers. So wet these two fingers and I go 1, 2, 3. And I put this on massage, 1, 2, 3, on my chin, 1, 2, 3, cheek, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, there we go. That's enough tallow, and you'll see if I work this with a bit of water that's on the surface, you will quickly see this forming. So this is my skin nourishment. It really works well. I'm going to let that sit for a minute, and while that minute runs by, I'm going to show you close-ups of the Damascus razor. Stainless, so you'll see there's some water drops in there. Don't need to worry about this. Quick wipe down and put it away. That's not how I treat it. I'll clean it like I do all my carbon razors. Strap it and then put it away. So essentially, all of that tallow absorbed into the skin. It's not greasy. Looks nice and healthy. And the last bit I do is the witch hazel splash. This is really good stuff. I essentially now only use the unscented tallow soap as a moisturizer, and then the witch hazel splash. And as you can see, I use that quite liberally. This particular witch hazel, the light blue, gives me a quick sting for about 10 seconds. It doesn't matter if I shave or not. If I've washed my face and I put that on, I get a quick sting, but that goes away. It's the only witch hazel currently I have from Fernando that does that, and I think it's maybe a little bit fragrance heavy. But it is a beautiful scent, so no complaints. There we go, upside down. Sorry, Fernando. Once again, I really thank all of you that's joined me on this shave. Hope you learned a couple of things. That's me. Later.